Hi, my name's Ali Matlock. I'm the president of Power Pilates. We're based out of New York City. We are the largest classical Pilates teacher training company in the world. Our mission is to expand classical Pilates all over the planet in more accessible ways. I'm really happy to be with you here today. This is an interesting time for Pilates and the world. We're in kind of a trend period where a lot of younger people are finding Pilates from all corners of the globe. And we want to be there with them and to invite them to understand Pilates from a classical perspective. Pilates is changing a lot in the world, and many people, charismatic presenters on TikTok and all the different social media platforms are presenting Pilates in different ways, which is fantastic. But we're trying our best to ground all the new people and put them have them understand the original exercises and foundation from Joe Pilates here in New York City. Actually right here on the west side, like about 40 blocks up, about 50 years ago. It's an exciting time for Pilates right now. I think the pandemic really helped this explosion. Pilates was one of these things that people could do online because I can't go to the gym or anything, especially here in New York. And they found yoga and they found Pilates. They say, oh, okay, I can do Pilates at home. What is Pilates? So they were learning and finding out about Pilates. So now as the pandemic is subsiding, people are discovering what Pilates really is and going back into the studios to practice Pilates, it's really exciting for us because if it weren't for this bad time in our lives, we wouldn't have this explosion of people thinking about health and wellness and Pilates. So the industry is rapidly growing and some of the old ways of doing things are falling away, and now you have to be flexible and creative and very young, spirited for this new generation of new Pilates practitioners. I personally didn't begin as a Pilates practitioner. I was more of a sports person, basketball and tennis and golf, but I discovered fitness by way of the Pilates industry. And if you come from the outside and you look at all the companies in the Pilates industry, it's quite easy for me to see that the Power Pilates is probably easily at the top of the list of all of these other companies. We've been working really hard to expand the education in different ways. And I think our probably biggest achievement right now is being able to expand it into different regions of the world. And in order to do that, it's very challenging in classical Pilates because you need certain pieces of equipment, and not everybody has the ability to buy this really good equipment, like things from like a company called Gratz has really nice equipment, but it's very expensive depending on where you live in the world, in like Thailand or Malaysia. So we've had to start to think about different tools that we can use to help people in these places learn about Pilates. So probably our biggest achievement is being able to expand in different regions around the world using lots of new online tools, live elements, and that's where we are in society now, is like trying to use a lot of like new and online things to be able to expand the classical method in different places around the world. Make sure that everything that was working from home, he chooses his class on the screen, and then the boxes for the actual. And more tools online, more things online. You have to stay flexible. technology changes very quickly, and with the advent of artificial intelligence, it's becoming more and more accessible for fitness. So things that have utilizing technology, there's a new technology called Apple Vision, and having different ways of being able to take classes with utilizing the new technology that's happening. So we've been testing things, and we want to be one step ahead of everyone else in the future. So we're trying to be very progressive, both from a social perspective and from a technology perspective. So anytime there's new technology, we look at it and trying to use it for our purposes to expand. I mean, classical usually means old style, but you can take the foundation of things that Joseph did here in New York City and adapt it for the future. So you have to be able to balance understanding the old classical method, so you understand the instruction and the exercises from its root level, and then you can add things on later with new technology and new pieces. Success is really based on doing a lot of work. You have to work really hard to be successful. The tree and a plant, it starts in the soil and it makes the roots first. And that's a lot of work in the beginning to make the roots, and then it starts to grow and become more and more. But you have to do the groundwork in the beginning. So no matter what, my advice to an instructor is understand and really study and practice and experience. Because the more you do it, the more confident you become, people recognize it, and then you'll be able to grow. And so just hard work and smart hard work really does help you become more confident.